UIU File 0041. Altered High School Building in Confirmed Anomaly 3. Object Class 53. Highly intrusive, unknown capabilities, unknown nature. Secure containment protocols. Confirm Anomaly 3 CA3 is to be surrounded by an electric fence no less than 30 feet high, guaranteed by the United States Army. Any footage or photographic evidence of CA3's interior is to be existent as soon as possible, and all witnesses detained indefinitely. Under no circumstances should any personnel attempt to enter CA3 or communicate with the persons inhabiting it. However, any person known to have been inside CA3 at any point must be detained and interrogated. A direct military assault on CA3 has been deemed unfeasible at this point, due to the unknown capabilities of the entity or entities by which it is controlled. Note, this is a summary, and it does not contain all information related to CA3. For detailed information regarding CA3, see UIU File 0042 through 0218. Director. Known information. The Unusual Incidents Unit was altered to CA3's existence on September 5th, 1954, while students attending high school reported that the interior of the building was vastly different than it had been at any point in the past. Upon discovery, CA3 exhibited several unusual, if not inherently paranormal traits. Nearly all walls in the facility have been replaced with steel-reinforced concrete, although several rooms were constructed from other materials for no readily apparent reason. All exterior windows had been covered from the inside. All student desks, personal effects, textbooks, and other materials expected of the public high school were completely absent. Lockers were still present, albeit significantly smaller and constructed of stainless steel. The arrangement, location, and the size of the rooms and facilities did not match blueprints for the school. Often, rooms would exhibit seemingly random modifications, while the number of changes rooms is currently unknown. No less than 17 computers were found, each of which had made a state-of-the-art magnetic RAM. Prior to the classification as a confirmed anomaly, high school had no computers. All files on the computers were inaccessible, and the computers themselves were firmly bolted down. The auditorium is inaccessible due to the large steel wall completely blocking the doorway. Attempts to move or damage the barrier have been ineffective. The extent and purpose of the barrier are unknown, as are the contents of the auditorium. A team sent into CA3's interior to do a complete survey. Team CA3-05 did not return, nor did the second team, Team CA3-06, tasked with the location of the first team. The facilities are currently under lockdown pending new containment protocols. Update. 23 days after internal recovery, guards reported white noise expanding from CA3. The volume of the noise increased to closer one got to the auditorium. 5 hours later, the white noise stopped, although the sound of voices was audible from the interior of CA3. Upon further investigation, it was found that the building had now contained a large number of persons, all of whom appeared to be wandering aimlessly through the facility. Notably, each individual was physically identical to the members of Team CA3-06, despite the inhabitants were thwarted by. The 12 members of Team CA3-05 were not found. In addition to the information affirmed an interior layout of CA3 had changed significantly since the previous investigations. No mechanism which could explain this has been identified. Update. 3 months after the previous incident, white noise was again hearing emanating from the auditorium. This time, the decision was made to investigate immediately. It was found that most of CA-3-2, the destination given to the inhabitants of CA-3, had gathered near the doors of the auditorium. A circular hole through 6 feet in diameter had formed in the steel barrier, although the interior was not visible. At 0310 hours, an item resembling a emerged from the hole and was carried away by the inhabitants. The item was placed on one of the classrooms, which had not previously been observed to open. This process continued for upwards of 8 hours, with the new item being produced once every 3 minutes. Most were seen entering a different room or locker, although insufficient personnel were available to track all items. Further investigation revealed that most, if not all, of the items produced exhibited abnormal properties themselves. A significant portion of CA-3-2 are involved with either guarding the items produced, collectively CA-3-3, or performing various tests on them. Update. 2 days after the previous incident, 3 identical armed guards appeared to be near the entrance to CA-3. Further attempts to enter the building were futile, as the guards have consistently overpowered all teams sent to enter CA-3, regardless of entry or relative level of armament. Note: reports gathered during the 2 days prior to the guards' manifestation outside of CA-3 appear to confirm that CA-3-2 is following standard UIU protocol regarding the items produced by the auditorium. Their knowledge of UIU's standard procedures was consistent with that of Team CA-5-05. Update. During the UIU's tracking of CA-6, 2 men identical to Agent Dixon, a member of CA-5-06, emerged from the parking car and forcibly detained CA-6, dragged him into the car and drove away. Tracking the vehicle to the next 8 hours revealed that it was driving directly to CA-3. Upon arrival, the vehicle drove directly through the front doors, which the guards had opened shortly before their arrival. CA-6 has not been recovered. UIU File 0042. Message received from CA-3. On May 15, 1965, the following message was transmitted in Morse code from CA-3 in standard UIU commission frequencies. Sensitive data had been classified at the beginning of each sentence has been capitalized, but the message has otherwise been changed.
Hello, we are the 05 Council and we secure, contain, protect. We have been shown to do, and it has been nice to see friends. It is nice to have been a part of your excellence, but it is best that with superior resources given the greatness, we will control containment. Our sincerest apologies regarding guard and detainment. Workers and secrets kept needed. The time and waits we apologize. The radio blocked by 1 SCP or 2. Expect an expansion soon, for we spaces for nothing away from the auditorium. Okay, but then what?
8 hours later, the following transmission was received.
Expanded now. See the Federal Building. It is now functional. We need doctors, guard, demon recruiting. Anomalies found and further possible international research. Of course possible. International maybe days, weeks, or to do. Further, we 05 are aware. Sorry to 06 miss that legible barely. But go between auditorium not. Goodbye and luck with your troubles.
For further information, see UIU File O. Altered Federal Building and confirmed Anomaly 10.